Bird migration is one of nature's most incredible phenomena. Each year, millions of birds embark on epic journeys across the globe. From the tiniest hummingbirds to the majestic swans, every species has its unique path. The sight of a flock of geese flying in a perfect V formation against the setting sun is awe-inspiring. Birds do not recognize human borders. They traverse continents, oceans, and mountains with ease. Their journeys are filled with peril and wonder, showcasing the remarkable capabilities of these creatures. Ancient civilizations recorded the comings and goings of birds, trying to understand the reasons behind their movements. Even today, with all our scientific advancements, there is still much to learn about the mysteries of migration. By studying their patterns and behaviors, we can better protect these incredible travelers and the ecosystems they rely on. Birds migrate primarily in search of food and suitable breeding grounds. Seasonal changes impact the availability of resources, prompting birds to move to more hospitable areas. In the northern hemisphere, many birds migrate southward as winter approaches, escaping the cold and finding abundant food supplies. In the spring, these same birds return north to breed. The long daylight hours of summer provide more time for feeding and raising their young. Migration ensures that birds can take advantage of the best conditions for survival and reproduction. Different species have different triggers for migration. Some rely on changes in temperature, while others respond to variations in daylight. The instinct to migrate is deeply ingrained, a result of millions of years of evolution. One of the most remarkable examples of bird migration is the Arctic tern. This small seabird holds the record for the longest migration of any animal. Each year, the Arctic tern travels from its breeding grounds in the Arctic to its wintering grounds in the Antarctic, covering a distance of up to 44,000 miles round trip. The journey of the Arctic tern is a feat of endurance and navigation. These birds spend most of their lives in flight, following the path of the sun to maximize daylight. They fly over vast oceans, battling strong winds and storms, yet they rarely falter. By moving between polar regions, the birds can take advantage of continuous summer daylight, which boosts their feeding opportunities. Their journey is a reminder of the incredible capabilities of migratory birds and the importance of protecting their habitats along the way. Bird migration is a marvel of natural navigation. Birds use a combination of techniques to find their way across vast distances. One of the key methods is the use of Earth's magnetic field. Many birds have specialized cells in their brains that detect magnetic fields, helping them orient themselves and maintain their course. In addition to magnetic fields, birds also navigate by the sun and stars. During the day, the position of the sun provides a reliable reference point. At night, constellations guide nocturnal migrants. Landmarks also play a crucial role in bird navigation. Birds use mountains, rivers, and coastlines to guide their journeys. The combination of these navigational techniques allows birds to undertake complex migrations with remarkable accuracy. Section 5. Challenges of migration, weather, predators, and habitat loss. The journey of migratory birds is fraught with challenges. One of the most significant obstacles is the weather. Birds must contend with storms, strong winds, and extreme temperatures. Despite these dangers, birds have developed strategies to cope with adverse weather, such as altering their flight paths or timing their migrations to avoid the worst conditions. Predators pose another threat to migrating birds. Raptors, such as hawks and falcons, often prey on smaller birds during migration. In addition, human activities have introduced new dangers. Collision with buildings, wind turbines, and power lines results in countless bird deaths each year. Habitat loss is perhaps the most pressing issue facing migratory birds. Urbanization, deforestation, and agricultural expansion have reduced the availability of critical stopover sites where birds rest and refuel. Despite these challenges, migratory birds display incredible resilience. By addressing the threats they face, we can help ensure that these remarkable journeys continue for generations to come. Section 6. Unique strategies, non-stop flights, and group migrations. Migratory birds employ various strategies to optimize their journeys. One of the most impressive is the non-stop flight. Some species, like the bar-tailed godwit, undertake flights lasting several days without rest. These long-haul flights allow them to bypass areas with poor conditions, reducing the risks associated with stopovers. Another strategy is group migration. Birds often travel in flocks, providing multiple benefits. Flying in a V formation, for example, reduces wind resistance, allowing birds to conserve energy. Group migration also offers protection from predators as there is safety in numbers. The coordinated movements of a flock are a breathtaking sight, a testament to the bird's social behavior and teamwork. Some species employ a combination of both strategies. The sooty shearwater, for instance, migrates in large flocks but also undertakes long-distance flights over open oceans. Their adaptability and endurance are key to their survival. Section 7. The impact of climate change on migration patterns. Climate change is profoundly affecting bird migration patterns. Rising temperatures, shifting weather patterns, and habitat alterations are disrupting the delicate balance that migratory birds rely on. As conditions change, so do the timing and routes of migration, posing new challenges for these travelers. Warmer temperatures can cause birds to arrive at breeding grounds earlier than usual. If the timing is off, they may miss the peak availability of food needed to raise their young. Changing weather patterns also affect migratory routes. Birds may be forced to take longer or more hazardous paths to avoid areas with extreme weather. Habitat loss due to climate change is another critical issue. Conservation efforts must focus on preserving and restoring these critical areas to support migratory species in a changing climate. Section 8. The resilience of birds overcoming the odds. Despite the numerous challenges, migratory birds demonstrate remarkable resilience. Their ability to adapt to changing environments and overcome obstacles is a testament to their evolutionary success. Birds have evolved various physiological and behavioral adaptations that enable them to survive and thrive during migration. One adaptation is the ability to store large amounts of energy. Before embarking on their journeys, many birds undergo a period of hyperphagia, where they consume vast quantities of food to build up fat reserves. These reserves fuel their long flights, allowing them to travel hundreds or even thousands of miles without eating. Behavioral flexibility is another key to their resilience. Birds can alter their migration routes and timing in response to environmental changes. This flexibility helps them cope with the uncertainties of a changing world. Section 9. Conservation efforts protecting migratory routes. Conservation efforts are essential to safeguard migratory birds. Protecting their habitats both at breeding and wintering grounds, as well as along their migratory routes, is crucial. International cooperation is often required as these birds cross multiple borders during their journeys. One successful conservation initiative is the establishment of protected areas. These areas provide safe havens where birds can rest and refuel. Wetlands, coastal areas, and forests are particularly important for migratory species. By preserving these habitats, we support the entire life cycle of migratory birds. In addition to habitat protection, efforts to reduce human-induced threats are critical. Public awareness campaigns also play a vital role in promoting conservation and encouraging responsible behavior. Section 10. The future of bird migration. What lies ahead? The future of bird migration is uncertain, given the rapid changes in our environment. However, there is hope. Advances in technology and research are providing new insights into migratory patterns and behaviors. Satellite tracking, for example, allows scientists to monitor bird movements in real time, leading to better informed conservation strategies. Climate change mitigation efforts are also crucial. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions and protecting natural habitats can help preserve the conditions that migratory birds rely on. Community involvement is vital for the future of bird migration. By working together, we can ensure that these incredible journeys continue, preserving the wonder and beauty of bird migration for future generations. Section 11. Conclusion. The importance of preserving nature's travelers. Migratory birds are among nature's most remarkable travelers. Their incredible journeys, spanning continents and oceans, inspire awe and wonder. These birds demonstrate resilience, intelligence, and adaptability, overcoming countless challenges to survive and thrive. However, the future of migratory birds is at risk due to habitat loss, climate change, and human activities. Conservation efforts are essential to protect these species and the ecosystems they depend on. By preserving migratory routes and reducing threats, we can support the continued success of these incredible travelers. Protecting migratory birds is not just about preserving individual species. It's about maintaining the health and balance of our planet. Nature's travelers deserve our utmost respect and protection, for their well-being and the well-being of our world.